What is happening, everyone? Welcome back to the videos. Now, over the last couple of weeks, you guys have been sending me through your Instagram theme pages and asking me questions. Liam, why am I not growing? Liam, is it even worth pursuing this niche? When can I start monetizing my account? Now, great questions, all of them, but one of them that keeps popping up the most is, why is my theme page not growing and why am I just sort of stagnating at this level? I see it's pretty common with people with theme pages between the followers of 1,000 to 5,000, and hopefully in today's video I'm going to clear up a few things that I've seen that could potentially help you guys out with this and kind of solve that mystery.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo!
Hopefully this quality of sound should be a little bit better, so leave a comment in the video if you can hear that. We've upgraded to the mega setup of the Blue Yeti. Yeah, so big boy league now, guys, big boy league. Okay, so let's jump straight in the video and let's go over the reasons why your pages aren't growing as fast or as well as they should be. Okay, so from the messages I've received, a lot of you guys are in multiple niches. There's lots of niches going on, which is great. So I'm seeing a lot of diversity there. Some niches are harder to grow in on Instagram than others. Some niches are way oversaturated and some niches just don't have enough attention around them that they can actually grow and can actually, blow up and go viral. So it's really important that you pick the right niche. So that leads me to number one in this video, and that is oversaturated niches and trying to make sure you pick the right niche for growth. Now, I always recommend when you're picking a niche for your theme page that you pick a niche that you're genuinely interested in, because that way you're not going to get bored of it when you're posting on it, and ultimately you're going to be able to pursue it and push it a lot more than you would be able to, say, for example, if I started a ballerina theme page. I don't care about that, so I'm going to get bored and I'm going to get sick of finding videos and content for that page very, very quickly. So it's always good to be in a niche that you know something about. You can actually kind of understand if that video is going to go viral, other pages in that niche, or you kind of know if there's an audience there already. So let's say, for example, if I was interested in pigeons, I wouldn't go and start a pigeon niche page because I don't think there's enough people in this world that care about pigeons.
What we love about these birds is what we can't get from human beings, and that's loyalty.
So that would affect my growth. That would cause it to be super slow, and it's not as explosive as a dog page, for example, or a kitten page. You need to make sure your niche has enough interest in that there are enough potential viewers and followers out there, so when you are posting this viral content, stuff does go viral, it does hit the explore page, and you can get new followers from that. So always pick a good niche that is also very busy. Now, that's not to say you should go out and make a dog page tomorrow, because they are very oversaturated niches. But luckily, with a very, very busy niche, oversaturation kind of gets fizzled out a little bit. And providing you follow the right growth techniques, you can still grow pretty quickly within them niches. Okay, for this one, number two, we're actually going to hop into my phone and have a look at it. So a lot of you guys already know in previous videos, I really speak about and talk about going in on your own content and creating sort of that community and engaging with others, right? So Instagram's algorithm absolutely loves it when you comment on other people's videos, you interact with your followers and people that comment on your videos. In general, you just start conversations on the platform. If you act robotic, it's not going to get you anywhere, and your growth really will be quite slow. I actually tested having my theme page automated for like 4 months, and it did terrible things for my engagement. My page really took a hit, so it's definitely something I would recommend doing. So let's jump in the phone anyway and have a look at what I mean, what you could be doing. Now, as you know, I use Earthquatic, one of my theme pages, for an example for you guys, and I like to go through this page to show you what a theme page is capable of. I can provide real-time growth techniques then, and you guys can monitor it and have a look for yourself. For example, if I was to go onto my recent post, I scroll down to the comments, I can see here that people are engaging in my post, right? So I would literally just go through and just comment emojis back. Start engaging with the followers that are coming through. So simple comments like this. It doesn't have to be anything crazy, but anyway, you get the picture. You go through, you start commenting on these posts and the people that are engaging in your content, and that leads to more engagement on your post. Instagram sees that you're getting more comments. Instagram sees that you're an active member of the community, and your pages start to do better. You start to build momentum. Not only just commenting on your posts and engaging with your followers, but also going onto the explore page, looking at other pages that are within your niche. Let's click on this, for example. Just hit like. Amazing post. Beautiful animal. Your comment is now on that post. So if you get commenting on viral videos that are hitting the explore page, people will literally click through on the video, they'll see the comments, and you know, if you get #1 rated comment on that video, that's more eyes and free publicity for your page, right? So I'm not saying you're going to get thousands of followers, but not only are you helping your theme page with the algorithm, showing Instagram that you're an engaging member of the community, but you're also getting eyes on your page from the comment section. You can leave a funny comment, you can leave a comment associated with the post that you posted on, or you can just leave a generic comment. I would always recommend being a little bit creative, finding a comment that is going to drive a little bit more engagement or make people want to click onto your page. Now, the example I just gave you there probably wasn't the best, but you get the idea. Now, if you wanted to find other videos and kind of find an endless supply of them, but you didn't want to use the explore page, you can always hop over to the hashtag. So if we use the hashtag Ocean Lover, for example, we can see there's lots of posts here. Now, a really quick way of going through this content, because it isn't necessarily theme pages that are hitting the explore page, it's individuals that are resharing or posting sort of amateur photos of the ocean. You can literally just click on these, scroll through, leave some likes. You know, this is some ocean art here, so that would be a good one. We can leave a like, amazing art there. And that person's now going to see that post. They're going to click through on your page, and you're probably going to get a follower from it. That's just how it works. So if you spend that little bit of time and you actually focus on driving engagement elsewhere away from your theme page, the engagement comes back tenfold and your pages will grow from that. Now, number 3 is something I see a lot with you guys. So everyone is sending me their theme pages. I'm seeing that your captions aren't really that creative and they're not really driving engagement. So your captions might be generic, or they're just emojis or something like that. But what you really want to be doing, and you can try to do this on every single post that you post, I'll show you an example here on my aquatic page. You can see, you know, I'm asking questions for my followers. So, such a magnificent animal, leave a comment if you know the name of this beauty. Now, if you look here, you know, we've got comments that are saying dragon, seahorse, sea dragon, weedy sea dragon, sea dragon. You know, everyone is commenting, kind of saying, hey, look, I know the name of this animal, and it drives engagement, right? So as you can see, we actually got 16,000 likes on that post, and you can see here, we hit the explore page, and from the hashtags, we ended up getting a lot of that engagement too. So 221 profile visits, 3 follows, which isn't great, but hey, if you do that 4 times a day on your theme page and you keep posting content like that, your pages are only going to blow up. So let's go on to another example and we'll see what other pieces of content I've done that with. So here's another really good example, right? So this is one of my reels. Now this got just under 34k and 904k video plays, right? So that's a big piece of content, and that would have gained me probably a couple of thousand followers. If we look at the caption, I'm saying coming in for a cuddle, name this big fella in the comments. So with 322 comments, let's see if people were actually naming this crocodile in the comments. There you go, Lacoste, Greg, Dave, Croczilla, Goliath, Smiley, Snaggletooth, Spike. You know, there's so many people here commenting names that mean nothing, but it's generating engagement on that post, which is then pushing it higher up the explore page with the Instagram algorithm. So that just shows you how important it is to ensure that every caption that you're putting on your posts is there to drive engagement, whether it's saying, hey, comment what the name of this animal is, or, you know, comment your favorite part, or, you know, have you ever seen this before? Leave an emoji as a reaction. You know, all of these different ways you could be driving engagement. The caption is one of the best places to do it with a theme page. So the next point I want to talk about is choosing a good enough cover for your, you know, videos and your reels that you're posting, so that they generate engagement and get a good click-through rate when they do hit the explore page. A lot of the time I'm seeing you guys post videos and you don't have a good cover on the post, so you know, it's never going to get clicked. It kind of needs to be sort of a clickbaity thing that people are seeing on their homepages, and they're like, oh, I want to see what this is. Now, I'm not very clickbait on YouTube, but on Instagram I am. Okay, so let's jump in. I'll show you an example. So if I was to upload this video here with this man stroking his pufferfish, I'm going to hit this cover button on the bottom right. Now, this may seem obvious to you guys, but trying to find the right cover for each video is important, and I'm going to tell you why. So as you can see, there's lots of different parts to this and lots of different configurations of this cover that I could have. Now, you know, this end part would obviously not be something very interesting, so you need to really think about what looks the most strange or weird. You know, I kind of go for things that you can't really guess what the video is until you click it. So for example, I wouldn't do something like this. It looks very boring. Looks a little bit boring, I'll try to get something so the colors look nice and there's enough of everything in one piece. So something like that. That looks super weird. Like, what is that? That's a guy with his hand on the back of a fish. It's pretty weird, right?
So weird.
So you'd want to click that video and see what's happening. I'll show you another example here as well. This is a post where this guy is putting these worms in a bowl, and they go absolutely crazy, right? So I actually messed this up on my page. I went against my own rule here and I selected a pretty bad cover. But this would be the worst cover to post, right? So it's just literally a cup. It kind of looks like an ad. You don't really know what's happening, but it's definitely not interesting, right? So what you'd want to do is you'd want to kind of pull that cover through to something like that where it looks super weird. And if someone saw that on their homepage, they'd be like, what is that? And they'd want to click the video to watch more. Okay, I'll show you the post that I actually put up and we'll see how bad it did. I think it did okay, but it definitely could have done better if I selected the right cover. Yeah, so like it's here. It is pretty average, you know, it's nothing crazy at all. It definitely could have done way better. And I think that's probably down to the fact that I didn't choose the right color and I broke my own rules. So there you go. Lesson number 4, make sure you have a good cover on your videos and your reels. Okay, last couple of points, guys, and I've gone over these before, but you really have to be diversifying your content. You know, you don't just want to be posting images or solely posting videos. You got to make sure you are including different pieces of content within your theme page. So posting carousels, posting videos, posting images, reels. I've spoken about that so much recently. You need to be posting all of these pieces of content as well as stories too, right? So as long as you are diversifying and you're pushing lots of different content out there, that's going to maximize your chances of growing that theme page. You know, if you're only posting photos, it's not very dynamic, it's pretty static, right? So always try to make sure you're posting different pieces of content. And as well, Instagram is looking for pages that are posting content that they want to promote, like reels. So they want to see pages posting reels so they can put them on the explore page. So always maximize any opportunity you get to sort of jump on the Instagram algorithm and ride it to the explore page, all right? One final point I want to talk about is inconsistency. A lot of you guys have sent me your theme pages and you're kind of saying, hey, look, is this page good enough or why am I not growing? But you're only posting one time a day, you know, that's fine, but I would expect super slow growth from one post per day, purely and simply because you're not giving yourself enough opportunities to hit that explore page. You want to make sure you're posting at least 2-3 times a day with different pieces of content, you know, like I said, reels and videos. And ultimately, it's a numbers game, right? The more you post, the more consistent you are, the more Instagram wants to promote your content because you're an active member of the community, the more times you're going to hit the explore page and the more followers you're going to get. So make sure you're posting more than one time per day. I know it's difficult. Some of you guys are at school, some of you guys work full time. It takes 30 seconds to post on Instagram, so go ahead and do that. But yeah, if you follow these tactics and you implement them into your theme page growth strategies, I guarantee you will see a higher increase in followers and your pages will start to blow up. So I know it's difficult within the first sort of 5,000 mark. Growing beyond that it does get a lot easier. But once you start hitting the explore page with your posts, and as long as you are engaging and generating engagement on your posts, you're only going to grow. So keep at it. Don't give up too easily, and make sure you stay consistent. Learn from my mistakes. I've dropped out before. I haven't focused as hard as I should have, or I kind of let a page slip and the engagement just dies and it takes a month or so to get it back running again. Now, if I provided you any value in this video today, smash that like button. I know I ask you every time. Sometimes you do it, sometimes you don't, you know. And look, if you want to, you can even subscribe to the channel. It's that red button just next to the like button. So you're there already, you might as well subscribe, right? But I will leave you to enjoy the rest of your day and get growing your theme pages. If you have any questions, shoot me a message on my Instagram. I'll leave the handle up here somewhere and we can go through it together, kind of pinpoint what's going on with your page and where you could be improving. Okay, see you later, guys.